Allegations have continued to circulate that the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs and CARICOM Affairs, Senator Francine Barron, has misappropriated funds that she received but was designated for the Dominica Disaster and Development Fund. After being embroiled in that scandal for some time, Barron has decided to file a lawsuit against opposition leader Lennox Linton, talk show host Angelo Allen, and radio network Q95, who reportedly claimed that she received $10,000 in Malaysia while she was Dominica's High Commissioner in London in 2014. Back in February, Barron wrote to the three parties demanding they apologize for defaming her character and requesting that they each pay $10,000.
Several months, there has been a sustained campaign by Lennox Linton, Angelo Allen, Matt Peltier, and others, aided and abetted by Q95, to damage my reputation. They have alleged that I received a check of US $10,000 while in Malaysia for a Dominica Disaster Development Fund, and that I misappropriated those funds for my own use. This is a very serious allegation, which has led to calls by some persons for me to be arrested and investigated by the police.
Senior Counsel Tony Astafan has indicated that since those demands were not met, Barron has decided to file a lawsuit.
I have today issued a letter to Lennox Linton, Matt Peltier, Angelo Allen, and West Indies Communications Enterprise, the owners of Q95, where I have demanded an apology from them for defaming my character. I am of the view also that I am entitled to significant damages for the sustained campaign, much more than Checo was recently ordered to pay.
Enough is enough. This thing's been going on now for over 2 years, and Francine Barron decided, Senator Barron decided, enough was enough. She wrote, they did not apologize. They continued the campaign after she wrote them, and she has sued.
Both Barron and Astafan contend that the accusers have failed to provide any reliable evidence or done any research on the matter, but rather embarked on a smear campaign.
And she intends to claim significant damage because the real vileness of the allegation against her was that the document, the photograph on which they relied to launch this campaign was the photograph of her receiving a symbolic check. You know, one of these checks that are 2 feet wide, 4 feet long, could not be cashable, non-transferable, and Senator Francine Barron's name was not even named on the check as a recipient.
Speaking on state-owned DBS radio, Astafan said it turns out that the money was actually transferred and received by the recipient named on the symbolic check, and Barron intends to claim significant damages because of the vileness of the allegations against her. Astafan went further to say that despite the obviousness of the slander, those involved in the matter kept on going, and the court will now have to decide whether in fact it was libelous and how much money is to be paid to Barron in compensation. Also making our headlines, the